Hi everybody, happy Wednesday. Time for a chill afternoon stream. Let's settle in and have a nice time. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. Over the weekend I installed a pending Windows update and it erased my hard drive. So I've been scrambling a little bit this week to reinstall everything. And actually for that reason, if my settings have all got reset, I had to change them, and I think they're more or less right, but let me know if there are audio issues or anything else doesn't seem quite right about the stream. I mean, I remember not even 10 years ago. I remember 20 years ago when I had, a relatively minor problem, a hard drive crash or some kind of like motherboard issue or just memory fail, and it was a disaster, and I would lose everything. And I gotta say, like, today, of all of the things that are not great about cloud computing, subscription services and panopticon of technology, all of that stuff, all of my everything is backed up, and all of the software that I use is accessible on the internet. Like, it's easy to download stuff and get back up and running. So I recommend that you do some like health checks every once in a while to make sure that your important documents and photos and things are backed up, because it can strike. It can come when you're not expecting it. Anyway, I am doing okay now. I just gotta sort of like reset up a bunch of stuff. Let's keep going. Song of the Sojourner. So what the hell's going on? We're in the middle of our second caravan trip, second of 5, right? We sort of discovered. And I have been following the caravan even when, right, Klaus stole something from me, and I found out that they went to the desert oasis, but I didn't follow. I stuck with the caravan. And that's right, the last thing that happened was one of the characters in Aldhurst was telling me about problems with the vinegar shipments. So that's a little mystery for me to figure out. So I think that Ramina must have been the last place that I went to. There's a cook-off starting on day 21, which is in 2 days. So I'm gonna go. My plan was, I think, to go to... Oh, no, that's Aldhurst. Got it. Yes, that's right. That was Aldhurst. My plan was to go to Ramina for the first time. I can investigate this vinegar mystery. And then maybe keep going to Old Moray, but maybe just go back to Aldhurst and see what this festival's all about. Hi, Waffles. Samuel wants vinegar from here. Why is Haruto denying Tasuto the vinegar he needs? That's like, I feel like this is the first time we've had a mystery to investigate. And Ramina is a empathetic and creative, which I think works for me. I think blue is the one I've been moving into, and then purple is the one that I just have like one bad purple card. Okay, Haruto. Yeah, let's talk to Haruto. Case of the missing vinegar. Haruto pops up from behind a tasting counter to greet his latest customer, but he frowns upon seeing you. The store feels more crowded than usual, probably due to the large shipping crates stacked high in every corner. So my brother is running out of his vinegar supplies, is he? Well, I certainly know nothing about that. I don't think I realized they were brothers. Let's see, I got a lot of fatigue. I'm matching against orange, but this is not gonna work. So I can do this because it's got an orange match. And then that's an orange, and I can do an accommodate. Perfect. Fantastic. What can I say? It's not my fault that Tosato is so bad at managing his inventory. Not my fault at all. Heh. Heh. How dare you, accusing me of intentionally withholding shipments from my own brother so that his stupid pickle business will fail miserably. Did I actually do that? Did I accuse him? Leaving him no choice but to come crawling home and ask for his old job back at the family vineyard. I feel like that's exactly what's happening. Alright, let's do one of these. Sweet, I love it. That's a good card. That's a good card for me. Okay, I admit it. I may have held back one or two of the shipments that he ordered. My vinegar is simply too good to be used for pickles. Especially if those pickles are made by an immature baby man who shirks even the slightest responsibility, bringing deep shame to his family. Well, I got one of these. And that's good. And then I got nothing useful, right? So, I guess I'll play... no, I don't want to play that. I could play this. Wait, hold on. So this accord... the next mismatch that occurs will not count against you. But it's still, if I played, for example, this card, then he would play a card. That'd be fine. I think it's still in my best interest to play this. Oh no, that's a link. Oh no. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Whoops, did I fuck that up? Oh shit. Okay, so my only hope now is that we've got 3 blacks to burn through. Oh no. Okay, so I'm not going to play this card because I could conceivably play this as the last card in something. And this is select any card from your deck to draw. Let's do that. I'm gonna go with... I have a blue that I can play, and this is an orange that I could play. Let's go with that. That's none of your business. We go all the way back to 0, huh? Fuck. Fuck. I don't need to prove myself to you. Did I just totally fuck that up? I did, and now the only card I have to play is this. That went so bad. That went so bad. I think it... I just totally misplayed that, didn't I? Fuck me. Haruto ushers you out the door. He's had enough of your meddling in personal family affairs. Okay, well... Let's see. I'm going to take this card and replace this card. We're going to do that. We're going to stick with orange and blue is kind of our new thing. Damn it. Nadine is helping a caravan member load up their vehicle with a variety of vinegars. Whew. She notices you watching and waves you over. Let's see. Okay, Nadine is all about greens. That's right. Normally I prefer greenhorns. Have even more experience before I take them on the rest of the route. But I know it's desperate times for your shop, so here we are. Awesome. Great. Good. Good. Okay, well. The road is about to get a lot more difficult. Do you want my advice or not? I guess not. Have it your way. Load up, we're heading out. What the fuck? Okay, well, at least now I've got the road. What a disaster. Nadine lifts a last crate of vinegar into the truck before moving on to check in with others. Oh boy. I don't want this card, Nadine. What's this? Prepare? Oh man, I guess this one. Wow. I mean, that couldn't have possibly gone worse. Unbelievable. Okay. So what's the deal with Old Murray? Old Murray is blue, purple and blue. I have no more purples. I do have some blues. Theoretically, I should be able to hold a conversation with somebody in blue. But not necessarily. I mean, Jesus. And what's Aldhurst? Aldhurst is blue and orange. That's much more comfortable for me right now. And the community cook-off is underway until day 35. Where's the caravan going to be day 35? Old Murray, and then the caravan goes to Senda Canals, and then the caravan will be in Anka, and then I need to be back by day 44. So that's lots of time. I could go to Old Murray. Let's do that. I'm going to go to Old Murray. I'm going to find out more about what's after that. Old Murray is probably going to be a disaster. Oh, but then it's going to take me how long? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Between 8 and 10 days to get back from Old Murray to Aldhurst. What's today? Today's... So if I go to Old Murray and then 10 days later, if it takes me 10 days to get back, I'll miss the thing. I'll miss the cook-off. Alright, let's go to the cook-off. We're gonna go to the cook-off. That was our plan. I feel like I could miss it, and that would suck. Candy Bombers, thank you. Good to see you. Glad to have you stop by as a European. It's hard. I know, time zones are hard. Pacific time is tough. Alright, let's see if I can talk to Tosto again. And thank you for subscribing. That's nice. Fermentation Lamentation. Tosto is making a last-minute cook-off preparations on his back room, or as he likes to call it, his lab. He glowers disapprovingly at your approach. Is that because I've fucked up everything? Is that why? I see you had no luck uncovering the truth of my missing vinegar. Thusly, I find myself in dire straits. Yeah, I hear you, dude. It all sucks. All of it sucks. Alright, I can let's do accommodate first. And then I guess let's just keep that going. Without that vinegar, my prospects in this cook-off are greatly diminished. It gives my pickles their highly coveted signature taste. Yes. I'm feeling the very tired that's happening with my character. Well, it would appear Salem has me over the proverbial barrel here. No thanks to you or Haruto, lest we forget. Well, listen, buddy. Remove all cards back to the last valid match. Okay. But I'm just gonna play it like a normal. Sweet. I don't know what I did to deserve the wrath of Haruto. It almost seems like he wants to see this shot flop. He does. He actually told me his evil plan. Sadly, I'm used to genius being unappreciated. That's why I had to come to Althurst in the first place. And then elaborate inherits the right-hand symbols of the previous card, which inherits the right-hand symbols of the previous card. So that's always going to be a diamond. Like this card is good as a double diamond, but it's not really anything other than that, right? Okay, and then let me play... Here, I can do it. I can do it. I can play this. It's going to break that. And then I can play this. And that's the end. Okay, I'm learning how to play this game when it's not trivially simple. Haruto clearly still doesn't understand the nature of my work. Perhaps he never will, but maybe I've been too hard on him. You leave the inconsolable Tasuto to his humble pie. I don't think this is that useful. This one is. This is useful. But this card doesn't seem that good. But I guess I'll take it. I'll take it instead of this one, which turns the conversation towards triangle. And then I'm losing a lot of my orange, though. How about I take it instead of this one? Okay, and Salem doesn't have anything to say to me. I didn't get anything. So I shouldn't have done that. That was only worth doing if I had gotten... if I had won the conversation in the next town. Well, good lord. What a metaphor for this week. This has just been utterly useless. Okay, so the caravan's here. If I go there, I can't go anywhere else, though. I could go up to Anka. Anka's green and purple. That's no good. Can I go to the desert oasis? Yeah, yes, the thief's not still there, but I could, like, meet whoever's there, at least. I could follow the caravan. That's blue and purple. I don't have a lot of purple. I can't get to Hara. So let's see. This is bad for me. That's bad for me. This is slightly less bad for me. Or I could go home. Is this thing telling me how long it's gonna take? That shows 33. That shows 33. That shows 31. That shows 34. Okay. That shows 38. Great. Got it. Yes, that's telling me how long it's going to take for me to get there. I have 3 items. Is that right? I wasn't able to get vinegar for Samuel. I need to make it back to Bartow. I was supposed to get an instrument, and I didn't. So let's go to Old Moray. we're trying to get, I think we're trying to get 3 resources, three items. And we got a bunch, right? So I think we're good on items, unless we lose more of them. But we were also supposed to get an instrument, and we were supposed to figure out the vinegar. And I thought we were supposed to go to the cook-off, but the cook-off turned out to be like nothing. I mean, just about the vinegar, I guess. So I'm going to go to Old Moray, because I've still got time, right? I've still got almost 2 weeks. Which is actually, what, 20 days? I've got almost 20 days. So I'm going to go to Old Moray, which will take me till 33, and then... I don't know how to count this. I'm going to go to Old Moray. I got 2 more fatigue cards? I didn't even make it to Old Moray. Sure, let's talk to the travelers. Interesting. One woman entrances the group with a story of a massive storm surge threatening Old Moray. You listen and learn, preparing for the road ahead. Choose a card to gain a single-use accord. Ooh, so this is an accord that doesn't require this sort of like double match that it normally does. Can I put it on my fatigue? No. I feel like I should put it on a blue card. Huh. Am I going towards blue-purple? Is that where I'm headed to? Then I should put it on a blue... Oh man, I don't even know. I feel like... I feel like I've fucked up my blue-orange relationships, quite frankly. So, let's put it on a... Let's put it on... Yeah, oh yeah, sorry, that was a misclick. Do the blue to orange. This one. Because then I can play that... Because then I still have a blue to orange card to play with my blue and orange peeps. But then when I go to, say, Old Moray, and they're talking blue-purple, I can play this card. Sure, that's a good idea. Thanks, Kyla. Okay. Well, that was worth doing. I'm glad I did that. Old Moray. Hey! Unexpected inspection. As you pull into Old Moray... Oh no, a stranger steps in front of your vehicle. She digs around in her pockets and pulls out some kind of identification. Oh, of course. Hold it. You can't just drive into Old Moray with a loaded truck. Let me take a look at all this. Don't move. How much of my stuff is she gonna take? Oh, I hate this. And that inherits, I see. That's how this becomes useful. That's how this becomes useful. Got it. Got it. Okay, that's good to know. I don't think I can keep this up. Bunch of stuff back here. Just as a notice, I'm not liable for anything that breaks while carrying out my duties. Fucking gall. What's this green powder? Matcha? What's that? It smells like poison to me. I'm taking this with me. Fuck. Look at this hand. Look at my goddamn hand. Okay, well, this is the only play I've got. You know I have the power in this situation. Can you see how fatigued I am? Okay, so this is, just in game design terms, this is clearly meant to, this is impossible for me to win at my current state. Which isn't to say that it's impossible for me to win in the second trip if I, like, optimize my deck. But, Gull's deck is designed around feeding purples. They've got a bunch of purple cards and a bunch of blue purple cards. So even if I play into blue, which I maybe can do a little bit, they're going to turn those blues back into purples, and I can't play against purples. So I think this is not meant to be like a real... Yes. Yeah. Gull, look at my cards, okay? Look at my cards. Do you see what they are? Good lord. Nope, that's it. Turn your truck around. You won't be entering Old Moray, not on my watch. Well, okay. I guess should have gone with the caravan. That sucked. I will take this card. Wait, what happened to my single... Is it... Which of my cards has the single-use accord on it? Like, shouldn't one of my cards have gotten that attached? It was the, this... It was this blue to orange, wasn't it? It's gone. It was single use. Oh, I misunderstood what single use means. Okay. All right. Okay. That's fine. I used it. All right. Well, let's see. This card is elaborate is more useful than I thought it was. I'm going to go home and I'm not going to be able to talk to anybody? Is that what I'm doing? I have 2 of these. I'm just anxious about doing this that leads into purple. I guess let's do that. Your truck skids down the swampy coastline, tire treads choked with mud. The towers of Old Moray rise offshore, high above the city itself. No wonder Nadine doesn't take caravan newcomers here. Alright, well, let's go home before it gets even worse. That's going to take me to day 47? Wait, hold on. I'm going to miss... I'm gonna miss the show. A storm kicks up as you approach Bartow. Rain, thunder, the whole drama. A stray mutt runs into the middle of the road. You hit the brakes and honk your horn, trying to scare it to safety, but it doesn't run. I mean, the game maybe knows that at this precise moment, I need a dog. Like, I really desperately need a dog to say, "Ow." Oh my god. Do you all see this? Holy fuck. This is the whole game right here. This is the whole goddamn game. Oh my god. I can't. Bork, bork, woof. The mutt hops into your passenger seat and looks at you with love in his eyes. Guess you have a new companion. You call him Thunder, and he doesn't mind. Spending time with Thunder makes you feel less fatigued. Well, I guess that's a draw. I guess I fucked up literally everything, but then I got a dog, so I'll take it. Elias tracks you down at the store, knocking on the window in defiance of the close sign. What excuse will suffice for missing his performance? I got a dog? Are you okay? I was worried something happened when you weren't back for my act. Don't you care about the store? This was supposed to help. Listen, I'm bad at math, probably. Okay. So if I play this, I should play this. These fucking fatigue cards. Honestly, it wasn't a good time, not for me. At least people seemed to like Samuel's food. But it wasn't nearly enough visitors to show the caravan what's what. I understand. I know. Anyway, I'm not sure about this music stuff. It was all kind of on a whim, I suppose. I don't know what you want from me. Did something happen on the road? You're acting funny. I don't know what to tell you. I mean... What do you think I should play? Chat, help me out here. What's my optimal strategy at this point? I'll let you get settled in, I guess. Maybe it's best to avoid further conversation about Elias's Roadhouse performance until he brings it up. God, I can't believe that. Okay. It's branching narrative time. What do I want? Do I want to stay friends with Elias no matter what? Do I want to make the store a success? I think I want to make the store a success. Do I do that by becoming a good trader in blue and purple land? Maybe? Do I need to... do I need green? Basically, do I need to, like... Do I need to keep up with Nadine in order to do this? God, I don't even know. This card is hurting me more than it's helping me, I think. I think I'm doing this. And then I can lose one of those. Oof. Did I just have 3 things? I thought I had 4. Look at all that fatigue. Good lord. Oh, that's what that is. Got it. Wasn't one taken by... Yes, I thought I had 5. Sorry, I thought I had 5 and one was taken by Gull. So I thought I would have 4 left. And maybe I do. Maybe I still have 1. Maybe the game works like that. I don't know. Cubert says that's a nice touch that you keep fatigue for conversations back home because it makes the decision about how long to travel more juicy. It's true, it does. Like, those fatigue cards, if you care about Elias, which I guess I'm deciding not to, then staying away for too long means that you come home more fatigued and you just can't talk to anybody. Elias tells you all about the Roadhouse show, not letting you forget how you missed his grand performance. I mean, this is just tragic. This game is just tragic. Today is just tragic. The day laborer bought up all the kimchi, planning a special meal for his husband. While picking up groceries, Samuel couldn't stop raving about the quality of spices from Tosende Canals. Samuel mentioned a place for Mom's Stories, Tosende Canals. Yeah. Nobody bought roasted nuts. And there's a spider. I mean, good lord, this is just... Oh no, that's... Oh man, I don't like any of this. Look at all of these people that I can't talk to. Here's the thing, is that, like, we learned last week, the downside to talking to people is that they rub off on you. And as much as I like these people, if I'm trying to build towards blue-purple... I hate this. Elias knocks on the window of your store. He looks wound up about something. The second you open the door, he immediately starts in. Okay, just hear me out. Since you didn't do the whole route with the caravan last month, you really think you need them still? What if Nadine's holding you back? I mean, if the Rilkers have a hold over it, do you really want to depend on the caravan so much? I hear you. I think that you and I have the same idea. That card, okay. Like, I could skip all of the stuff that I can... The problem is that I don't have purple yet. I don't have enough purple. You know your way around now. You're a free spirit. The world's your oyster. Carpe diem. Also, I don't like Nadine. What's her problem with your mom? I don't know. She's very green. That reminds me, look what I found while I was cleaning out the back room. I think this key fits that... You think this key fits that locket? One of the 5 items that I had was the locket, which is not something that I was going to sell in the store. That's a little weird, honestly, that is mixed in, that those 2 types of inventory that feel like very different kinds of inventory are mixed together. This is... Oh, no, wait, hold on. I'm going to play this first. And then I can play this. That's good. What's inside? Is that your mom and Isabella? Look how young they were. Wait, which one's Isabella? I don't recognize those other 2 with them, though. But look, they have matching circle pins. Do you think someone in Pachenko might know more? I'd say that's just another reason to make your own way. Find out more about that locket and help the store all at once. without relying on the caravan. Like, Pachenko's about to hold the Festival of Colors. You can enjoy the festival and see if you can find out more about your mom. I can't believe I couldn't buy anything at the cook-off. I felt like that was going to be a prime opportunity for me to buy something. Okay, so this is a good card. This card is going to work for me in this situation. Let's do that. Okay, great. Now, technically, this is a diamond, so this is a good card. Great. Sweet. Love it. Look, whatever you do, just be careful. You can't please everyone on the road. Pick and choose and make the best of it. I mean, I'm trying, buddy. I'm, like, really struggling with it. Elias wishes you well on your journey. Glad you took the time to hear him out. Hoping you'll heed his advice. He reminds you to keep the locket close as a good luck charm. Hubert says, I feel like you're trying to juggle too many priorities at once. I think the game wants you to go with one thing hard. I get the sense that it nudges the player towards multiple playthroughs. Yeah, I agree. I guess I'm gonna stick to my guns a little bit on this, because even though games with multiple playthroughs are not a thing that I enjoy intrinsically, right? Like, that's a characteristic that games can have, and there are players who are excited specifically about that, right? Who enjoy the sort of narrative exploration of playing through the game multiple times and seeing what different possibilities there are. Totally get it. That's not me. That's fine. But even playing within that space, right, of this is a game where the game expects that you're going to play it multiple times, and so as a player, you expect that you're not going to see everything. Isn't there still a sense of, like, the first time that I play through, I don't know, like, does that type of player have not have sort of any stakes? Do you play it entirely experimentally? Do you play it as, like, let's just see what happens, I don't care? Like, that may be, but that's very foreign to me, and I don't think that that's true for a lot of players, even players who are expecting to play the game multiple times, right? So there's still a sense of, what are my priorities? What is it that I'm trying to accomplish, and what's the best way to accomplish that? And you still want to feel like you can choose smartly and make measurable progress towards your goals as you're playing, even if you know that you're not going to see everything, and that when you play through again, you will make different decisions and different stuff will happen. I think that there's maybe a difference of degree more than quality, right? Between the way that I would approach a game, saying, not necessarily going to play this a second time, and somebody who was, we're still experiencing, measures of the same thing. And I do think that to that end, the game, the experience that the game gives, what comes across is struggle, is a lot of struggle. Is a lot of, like, this is not easy to do. It's not even clear to see what the best thing is. And then if you think if you sort of make a bet, that it's not going to come easily, even if it is the right thing. There's going to be not just slow progress, but, like, unforeseen hiccups. There's going to be a lot of stuff where people, steal your shit for no apparent reason, unpredictably. and that's just sort of how it goes. So the problem that I have with committing, with going hard with one thing, is that it's hard for me to figure out first of all, what is the one thing? Like, what is a good thing to go hard on? And even that's not clear cut. Like, it's almost certainly, it's not a single color, I don't think, because, I mean, is it? I don't think that works. I don't think that makes sense. I think it's a, like, what is an end goal that you have? There's the caravan. That could be a people that you are trying to ingratiate yourself with. There's the sort of local community. There's the entire sort of rest of the world from Old Moray on. There's probably like other groups that I've only kind of tangentially gotten to see, and all of those are different optimization paths. Like, if I want to go to Old Moray, it's not going to be enough for me to like get good at blue. I got to get good at purple, and that means I got to get good at like blue purple. And so that's something that I can try to do. I can optimize towards, but I can only optimize towards that by like talking to people who are talking. I mean, I got blue from going orange blue, right? And now maybe I could start discarding some of my orange. I don't know. I think that's what I'm doing, right? I think that's the path that I'm on, is that I'm going to start trading oranges for purples. I feel keenly not just the narrative ends that I am cutting off for myself from, like, you know, if I could go to these local towns, there are stories there, and there are endings that I could achieve. But I'm also narratively like cutting myself off from home. And that's not just a narrative thing, that's a like role-playing thing. That is painful to do, and something that I dread doing. Losing oranges means that I can no longer talk to my friend. And I think that's like the path that I'm on, but it's also like that is a rocky path. Like, there's a progression to that too. So I'm just gonna not take a card. Oh, did I hit that's not the button that I meant to hit, I think. Okay, so Nadine is technically orange-green, but she's very green. I really don't think that I can talk to her. Ramir, I don't remember. I'm glad that I talked to Elias, and that worked out. Okay, I have 3 trips remaining. I'm starting on day 1. Samuel mentioned to Sende Canals. That's right. I'm going to take the caravan to Pachenko because I want to check out Pachenko. Oh, I see. So maybe I don't want to go to... And this was maybe a thing that I learned, is that actually going to a city twice is probably an inefficient use of time. So the other option that I have, I guess, is I could not go to Pachenko. I do have a bunch of roads now, so I could go to Bukumboro, or I could go to Aldhurst, which is orange-blue, and I could go to Ramina. And then green-purple. green purple. So my problem here is, how do I get purples? If my end is, which I think it is, I think the game that I'm playing right now is I want to go to Old Moray and I want to go beyond to the Descended Canals, because that's where I'm going to get stuff that I can bring back to the shop and I can keep the shop up. And I'm going to lose my connection to my friends. I'm going to lose my community in my like local hometown. But I'm going to survive, and I'm going to help the town survive. I think, hopefully, I'm going to at least help the shop survive. Maybe the town doesn't survive because I'm not going with the caravan. The caravan is maybe necessary for that. But so if that's my end, how do I actually do it? I need to be able to have conversations in purple to get purple. I could try going straight to Old Moray, but I think Gull is going to be there again. And I think Gull is going to say, you know, you can't come in. And so that's no good. Where can I get purple? I can get purple from Desert Oasis or Anka. But only if I have green, and I don't have green anymore. I traded my green away for blue. So I need to trade my orange for green, which I could kind of do, because I could have orange, I have orange, green, I could have conversations in orange and get greens from it, but that feels like a step backward, right? And maybe it's not. Maybe that's just what I have to do. Yeah, all of these places are green-purple, and this is purple-blue. That's where I want to get to. The problem is there's this gate here that is not purple-blue, it's just purple-purple, right? Gull is designed to keep me out if I don't have purples. So... okay, when's the Pachenko? Let me see if I can do this math, because clearly I failed at doing math last time. I have 12 days to get to Pachenko. Well, no, I guess I have more than that. I have 20 days to get to Pachenko. If I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can't see how far this is. So I can't do this math. There's a couple of interesting things, because what I'm running into right now in this immediate moment is the game is not giving me information that should be knowable, right? I should be able to tell the distance between Bucamboro and Clifton, and in fact, if I do certain things, I will be able to tell that. And then I could write it down and know it. And it feels like the interface for the game is frustrating me by not providing that information anywhere. On the other hand, there's other things that I'm similarly frustrated by, because I want to understand sort of... because I don't enjoy, I guess. I don't appreciate the way that some people might, the sort of like randomness that happens. I get it as part of the experience of the game, but it's a frustrating experience. It's not a like delightful or interesting or engaging experience for me. So a lot of the like, well, if I go to Old Moray, you know, Old Moray shows up as purple-blue. I want to go there so that I can have some purple-blue conversations, maybe talk to some people. But in fact, there is, you know, I can waste my resources trying to go to Old Moray and get blocked by an unexpected thing, right? I can have a conversation with somebody and understand the trade-offs of having that conversation, and then also they steal something from me. And that, they're like, I find it frustrating to have the game, even though that's not knowable to the character, as a player, I want to be able to develop a strategy. I think I want to be able to see what my goals are, and I want to be able to develop a strategy for that. And that's not the kind of game that this is. This game is much more of a like see what happens. Okay, so I feel like I'm taking a long time right here, being indecisive, but what the hell am I doing? The only thing that I've got on my plate that I understand how to accomplish is go to Pachenko for the festival. How long does it take for the caravan? Here's a question. How long does it take for the caravan to get to Bukumboro? Because I could do that route backwards. And it would take me 3 days longer. So the caravan gets to Bukumboro day 11. So day 14, I could be in... Actually, earlier than that. I could be there... You know what? I would end up there on probably day 11. And not be in time for the... That's so dumb. Okay, so caravan goes from Bukumboro to Aldhurst in 6 days. Which means that I could probably do that from Aldhurst. That's 6 days. So let's call this 8. 6 is 14. And then 3, I think this was that... two, maybe? So that's before 20. So... But then I come back around here. I don't even go to Ramina. Which I guess Ramina's not that useful. But... Oh, and then I'm going to spend some time in the cities, probably. And I have no... Is that always 3 days? I'm just going to go here. I think I'll make it back to Pachenko. I don't know. Who knows? You can tell that I'm a little frustrated by that part of it, because, like, I am applying a strategy lens to this game that I think is defying that kind of strategy. Which is interesting, because in some ways it's very much engaging on a strategic level. The sort of like the deck building part of the game is very much a strategic game, but I think it's framed in this narrative that is that's just slightly different in how it wants me to approach it. So here's a green-purple, which, you know, again, the city's not... Like, on the map, the city doesn't have this person in it. Which makes sense, because I haven't met them yet. Like, this is the first time I'm meeting them. But if I go to this city, like I did, thinking it was a green-orange city, and now my first conversation is green-purple, this is going to go really badly. Let's talk to Matilda first. And maybe I'll get a green out of this. I don't know. Silver bell jingles above your head as you enter the shop. Matilda waves to you, all smiles. She offers you one choice of tea, matcha. Her brand is very consistent. Let's see if I can get some matcha out of this. You know, I can't believe I didn't place it sooner. Your work, your hometown, your appearance. I knew your mom. She was one of my favorite customers. Always came through with the caravan. I was very sad to hear she passed. Okay, so this conversation is weighted in my favor. However, we're starting off with a green that I have no play for. So that's the best I can do. Sorry, we don't have to talk about it. I mean, you're not gonna like this. I guess... Oh, okay. Alright, I could play this. I could play this. Orange, huh? Let's do that. And then, do I get to keep the accord? I think so. No matter how busy, she'd stopped to read the tea leaves. She was so respectful of the process, very focused and open. Yes, I get to keep that accord. Great. I think that's why her readings were always so accurate and consistent, too. Almost every time she came in, the tea leaves would land exactly the same way, in the shape of a perfect circle. What the fuck are you trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me that... I mean, my connection to my past, my personal history, represented by my mother, I guess, is orange circles. So that makes sense. It just makes me feel bad. Reconsider. Redraws your hand on play. Okay, that's fair. Let's play this. We can play that. And then I guess let's play that. Actually, I had a couple of cards I could play. Okay, great. We're gonna get some tea. That's good. Anyway, I sure miss her. I don't mean to make things awkward. I just feel silly I didn't know. You look so much like her. Take some matcha with you. I hope it's still a popular product around Bartow. It is. The matcha... Oh no. No. It got stolen. My matcha got stolen by Gull. You weren't expecting to discuss Mom when you stepped into the tea shop, but Matilda is seldom predictable. You're quick to hit the road after depositing the matcha into your truck. I guess I'll take this. Let's talk to Miriam. I thought maybe I would get a green out of that. I got negative greens. New Horizons. An elderly chocolatier stands in front of her storefront, attempting to lift a heavy bag of cacao beans. The smell emanating from within is nothing short of heavenly. Oh man, do you have horns? Is Miriam like a dragon? You'd think a youngster like you would be in Anka celebrating the railroad reopening. It's sure to be a glorious occasion. That's the first time hearing about it. Okay, well, I wish I hadn't gotten rid of my third one of those. Green and purple, huh? I guess I can do this. I don't know. Let's do that. Okay, great. Thanks, Miriam. Cubert says, as you're picking up cards and crafting your deck, I'm curious how much of your decision process is guided by the people you want to talk to in the future. 100%. It's guided by, like I said, I'm trying to craft a strategy around what's the group of people that I want to talk to. I mean, maybe this is also a wrong way of thinking about things, and I should be thinking about, like, I want to follow up on this particular character storyline, but I'm not thinking that way at all. I'm thinking over in the Northeast, there are the people are blue and purple, and that is where I want to get to. And so right now I think that I need to be taking on greens and purples, I guess. Because greens will I can leverage greens into more purples, and eventually I'll get to a place where I have a purple and blue deck, and then I'll be unable to talk to 90% of the people that I know right now, but hopefully that will open up a new set of people that I can talk to in that northeastern region. If you ask me, it's about time they got the railroad running again. Better late than never. I'm glad that I left Anka behind. Without the smog, I breathe easier too. Now that the railroad is running, you can get there in no time. I got a road from Bukumboro to Anka. Great. That's good to know. What do I know about Anka? What don't I know about Anka? I know that the city doesn't always treat its people right. Let's do this. Okay, I see. You broke... Well, that's not super. So if I play this... Does it go... okay, I think... I mean, that's risky. Oh, and it's bad because it ends in a blue, and she doesn't have any blues. I could play this. But I'm left with this hand that is just not very good. I guess let me play this. Understand. Oh, she's... Fuck, all greens. Why are you just standing there? Christ, look at all those greens. I gotta take a breath. I mean, I got nothing I can do, right? I guess. You're not listening to me. There's a big celebration in Anka for the new railroad. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna take this one, which can take a purple and turn it into a green. And then I'm gonna pick up more greens that I can use with it. So choose that, and then get rid of my oranges. Can I talk to Thunder everywhere? Like, I don't think I have any fatigue yet. I don't know if talking to Thunder is a resource that I'm using up by doing it, but who am I to resist talking to Thunder? So the dusty main road doesn't seem to hold much of an interest to Thunder until you're passing Spooks a Lizard from its sunny spot. Oh, Thunder. Arf, arf, arf. I mean, let's do that. That's adorable. That's so cute. What a good puppy. Thunder takes off the road after, barking in excitement. Okay.